Good to see you. Now, what about swimming, gentlemen? How many times a year would you say you like to go in for a bit of a dip?
Well, I'm just about to go on holiday to St Lucia to learn to dive. Because I've always snorkeled. I've never got around to diving, so I shall be...
You've been good at that diving lot.
Well, he likes to go, you know, he likes to dive down, you mean? Yeah, well, that's nice, very nice, Ross.
This time with a snorkel. It'd be very interesting.
It'd be very interesting.
Yes.
So how many times a year, Ross? I mean, just holidays, then?
Well, I mean, you're not going to jump off the Wandsworth Pier, are you, into the Thames? No.
Well, I don't know. You wait to see who we've got coming on the show, ladies and gentlemen. What about you, then?
Yeah, well, they used to call me Flipper.
But the surgery, ladies and gentlemen, has been very, very good.
No, I did swim the channel when I was 16, so I like swimming. But my daughter's turning out to be a whiz, so I'm going to train with her in the mornings now. I'm going to be one of those ghastly parents who pushes their kids.
Yeah, go down. You'll go to the local swimming pool for that, won't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, we've got a couple of brothers who, they don't want to go to no local swimming pool. They like to swim in the Serpentine. Let's find out more as we welcome from London, Robin Hunter! Hi, Robin. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
So, a member of the Serpentine Swimming Club?
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, how long's that been going? Years and years and years?
We started in 1864.
And still cracking.
And still, nobody's died yet.
Yeah.
Goodness me, you look good for that. Doesn't he look good for all that?
And it's incredible. Every morning you're out there doing it.
Yeah, every morning. Yeah, I was there this morning.
Yeah.
I won't tell you what the temperature was.
Yeah.
But it was cold.
It was very, very cold.
It was.
So what do you look forward to as you get out of the water? A nice hot cup of tea?
A nice hot cup of tea, absolutely.
Yeah.
And we have a foot bath with 1 inch of hot water in it.
Oh, wow.
To warm your feet up.
Well, I tell you what...
Gosh, you really spoil yourself, don't you?
We've got a stove over there with 5 hot rings. Come on, let's have a look. Tip your bag out there. We can't wait to cook something for you.
Whoops.
OK, and tell us what you brought along for us then.
Well, I bought some squid.
Yeah. Right.
Because I was in the South Pacific this summer. Yeah. And so I had squid quite often, which I adored. Chocolate, because I'm afraid I'm a huge chocoholic.
No problem.
Green beans, because I think it's one of my favourite vegetables.
I don't think they're just green, though, are they?
Green and yellow.
Green and yellow beans. Very nice. Rice, peppers, onions.
Rice.
How much did you spend on that little lot, Robin?
I spent £7.51.
Well, 1p over, ladies and gentlemen. You know about our bistro bags. Allowed to spend up to £7.50. Do you approve?
Squid is one of my favourite foods.
Fantastic.
So
Great.
You've got something really exciting coming your way. And so have we, ladies and gentlemen. It's his brother. Please welcome Jeremy Hunter. Hello, Jeremy.
Hiya, how are you?
Wonderful to have you on the show. Come and meet Antony.
Yeah, top form, thanks.
So, 30 years membership down at the old Serpentine.
30 years.
Yeah.
Started as a kid.
Is there a subscription or something you have to pay, or how do you
it's
join
about 15 quid. About 15 quid now.
Yeah.
But it means... No, 15 quid for the year. So you can really spend your entire life swimming there if you want.
I suppose nobody wanted to go in there because it's too cold in the winter, isn't it?
Well, it's far too cold, but we all love it, and keeps us young and healthy.
Yeah. And it's not polluted, is it? It's not polluted.
No, there's no pollution at all.
Clean?
No, it's very clean. Yeah.
Lovely. Let's have a look at your bag. I know you're looking very fit.
I like to see the bottom there.
There we are. Now, what have we got here then, my man?
Bit
of old Swiss chard.
Right, Swiss chard because I grow it in my garden. Pork loin because I live near an organic meat farm and I just love pork. Pancetta because I spend a lot of time in Italy and I think pancetta is just one of the great products of the sort of the Italian meat business. And prunes because I just think they're very good for you.
Oh, they keep you regular after that water dip, isn't it? And we've got potatoes on and the lovely goat cheese. How much did you spend then?
It was just over the limit, £7.52.
Well, between you and your brother, it's only about 3p. Happy with that then, Chef?
Yeah, I think it's great. Nice bag.
Yeah?
Nice bag. What are you going to do with that?
Beautiful, lovely colour.
I know. And that chard just looks very fresh.
Flower arrangement.
Wonderful.
You have a think. Let's find out what Ross is going to be cooking for you then.
Well, as I said, squid is one of my favourite things. So we're going to do 2 things with it. We're going to stir-fry one of it, because basically squid needs to be either very, very quickly cooked or very slowly cooked. So we're going to do a sort of a slow one and a quick one. We're going to stir-fry and make a sweet and sour Szechuan sort of deal with lots of pepper. The other one we're going to make paella out of the rice, and that uses obviously that. We're going to make an interesting bean and Romanesco dish, and we're going to make a sundae out of the chocolate and mango. So.
Well, that sounds good, doesn't it?
That sounds lovely, doesn't it?
Bit of this, bit of that.
Very nice indeed, and I'm sure Robin's looking forward to it. Thank you very much for that, Ross. Over here, let's find out what Antony's going to be cooking for brother Jeremy.
Yeah, lovely jubbly over there. I think we're going to split the pork in half. It's a nice piece of pork. We're going to bash one bit out and roll that up with prunes, goat's cheese and some leeks in the middle. And the other one, Ross gave me a good idea there, really sweet and sour, I think.
Yeah, a bit of sweet and sour.
A bit of sweet and sour there.
Yeah.
We're going to wrap some prunes in crispy bacon, and we're going to do a grilled goat cheese on a leek salad. We're going to make some patatas huevos.
Yes.
Spicy.
Spicy tatties.
And then, I don't know,
Bit of sautéed Swiss chard.
Bit of that.
Good.
Bit of this.
Perfect.
Absolutely
Looking forward
delighted.
to it.
OK, our brothers are very excited about it, ladies and gentlemen. So should they be, because in 20 minutes' time, they'll get to taste it. Unlike the audience, they'll just have to vote. Especially when I say, ready, steady, cook. OK, up and running. Here we go.
This lot were off on the way already.
Now, if you're looking at
Goodness
Ross's food,
me.
you're probably thinking, oh, squid, is it something that I like? Well, Ross is going to show you how to cook it
love
slow
squid.
and fast. Szechuan squid. Very, very nice indeed. Cooked down with the old rice and
There you go.
lots of lovely
your
spiced beans.
balls
We're
there.
also going to be having a rather interesting dessert with the mango and the chocolate. Over to Antony. 2 different types of pork. One's going to be bashed out and filled with the prunes and, of course, the lovely goat's cheese, and the other one's going to be going into a kind of a sweet and sour stir-fry. We've got the pancetta. That's going to be very much influenced thing because it's got a lovely, strong flavour. And the leeks. Well, yeah, always interesting leeks. Angel on horseback, all sorts of interesting things. At least I can guarantee you about 8 different dishes, ladies and gentlemen, in the next 20 minutes coming your way.
But isn't that the joy of Ready Steady Cook?
What's that?
You know, well, whatever you... 8 different dishes, whatever you like, or whatever you're into, you're going to see it on Ready Steady Cook.
Yes,
Because
at some point,
At some
definitely,
point,
Ross, yeah.
absolutely.
That
So
nice
I'm gonna
big frying pan. And
Start with the paella.
OK.
We want to get the veggies going first. I mean, the paella normally takes a little bit longer than 20 minutes, but if you don't tell anybody, I won't.
OK.
OK.
All right. All right. It's going to be a nice moist one, is it?
It's going to be, well, not moist, it might be a little bit crunchy, but you know what I mean. The great thing about a squid, as I said, is it either has to be cooked very, very quickly or very, very slowly.
Yeah.
Because of the proteins in it. It works one way or the other, basically. So we're going to do the 2 ways. Now, if I'd had more time and I was in Italy, I'd have stuffed the squid tube with the rice and lots of fillings, and then you braise it with wine. It's so delicious. It's completely different. You know how squid's got that lovely sort of crunch to it, or flavour, toothness to it. If you braise it, it's got a real sort of unctuous, slow sort of softness to it, which I think is absolutely lovely.
Gorgeous.
Very, very, very traditional.
How long are we talking about? 'Cause obviously, we've only got 20 minutes. And in an ideal world, you cook it for
40.
At least double. So we've got to get it on as quickly as possible to get that.
Yeah, so I'm going to cut it very, very thinly to do the paella. But if I was going to do that, you can always tell when he wants attention on the other side, can't you?
Oh, how you doing over there, mate? All right, yeah.
I'm just thinking of Gordon.
Yeah, lovely,
knocking
lovely,
it out
lovely.
there.
He's lovely. Antony Worrall Thompson as Rambo.
I'll be back. No, but we braise the big ones for about 40 minutes. And I often do it with porcini stuffing. Sounds strange, porcini and squid, but it works. It's a lovely vector for loads of flavour. It's a fantastic, fantastic thing. So.
Great. OK, well, I'll let you get on with those. And
very
look
much.
at that. Robin's busy.
He's a star.
Concentrating
He's a
on his
star.
onion, chopping that up. But
Winning
their mother brought out some very famous cookbooks, and so they're coming from good stock there in the cooking department. Now, Chef, tell us a little bit about this.
I bashed out a bit of the pork.
Yeah.
I've seasoned it like that.
Lovely, lovely.
And then
That's it. I taught him all of that, you know. I did.
And then you did. And then I've got a little sachet of leeks in here, which I've just sort of blanched very quickly, so I'm going to just...
OK, and why blanch them, Chef? Give us an idea.
Well, A, it sets the colour.
Yeah.
And B, the heat's not going to penetrate the inside so much as the outside. So...
Gives an opportunity
we want to be able to
cook
cook
through a
it,
little bit easier. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Good little point there. All right.
And then...
Fab. Just roll that up.
You notice I have kept a bit of fat on there.
You certainly have.
Because
Why is that?
it keeps it moist.
Yeah.
And it gives it flavour.
Flavour
Totally.
and moisture. And I'm looking for a bit of string, or would a bit of foil wrapped around it be OK?
No, just a bit of bacon, doll.
Yeah, OK.
We'll be fine with that.
Of course you've got the old pancetta, forgive me, I completely forgot about that.
So I'm going to push that.
And do you want that to start in a frying pan, Chef, before you put
that would be
in
good. A hot pan. We're just going to put a little bit of bacon on there, just to keep it together.
All right, we're just going to start that off, just to sear the outside of that, and then we put that straight into the oven.
And remember, I bashed it out thin, so whilst it looks quite chunky, it's not going to take that long to cook.
It's going to penetrate. The heat's going to get right through there. At least we certainly hope so. What about the cut, Antony? Would you recommend that, or...?
A bit lean for me.
Yeah.
But,
you
know,
want something, this is a man who
pork.
keeps pigs, actually, ladies and gentlemen, so he knows a lot about it. So tell us, what should people be looking for if they want to do this,
I like to see a
recreate
bit more
this?
fat. I mean, that is pathetic.
Yeah.
They didn't feed that animal.
Yeah.
It was starving.
Yes.
But there's no fat in the middle either. You
Yeah.
want some little white flecks of fat, just a tiny bit. If you go to Spain, the best pork is in Spain, I believe.
Yeah.
You get that Iberico pork, where they've used all the legs for the big hams, you know, the Serrano hams. But the saddle is fantastic. It's got wonderful rivers of fat through the middle.
And that means flavour.
Flavour,
Fat
absolutely.
means flavour. So
Fat means
often we
flavour.
kind of think fat means, you know, oh, piling on the pounds. Eat a small quantity, but enjoy the food that you're actually eating. I think that's what you're trying to get that point.
I know, I'm not
across.
very good at explaining myself.
Okay, Chef.
Potatoes in
it's
there,
perfectly
please.
all right, Chef. And of course, you know, you heard Jeremy go on about the pancetta. Again, that's wonderful. You could have used a bit of Serrano ham, as Anthony mentioned, from Spain, but any of those type of things. Streaky bacon, a bit of bacon. Don't let it stop your cooking, guys, OK? Bit of pork, you can get a bit of pork fillet if you like and do exactly the same thing.
Next thing on the... You've done that. Well done.
Done
Look
that.
at that, look at that, look at that.
Yeah.
OK, let's get that. Now, I'm going to use this chard.
Is this all dirty water?
That's from washing the spuds.
OK, yeah, pull that plug out and away we go.
So we've
Thank you
washed
very
that.
much.
This is chard. Now, chard, the beauty of chard is you can use the stalk and the leaf, OK?
OK.
So we're just going to shred these up.
Because it's crunchy, it's nice.
It's got flavour.
It's just like a bit of a Chinese lettuce, really,
The
isn't it?
French do it with a bit of tarragon, which we're going to do as well.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to blanch that very quickly in there and then do it in some cream with a bit of tarragon.
Fantastic. Lovely,
all
lovely.
I believe
away
it
like
is.
that.
It's part of the rhubarb family.
It's part of the rhubarb family.
It is.
I believe so.
But
Yeah.
you don't
with
eat
rhubarb?
You don't eat the leaves of the
No,
rhubarb.
very
Yeah,
give
but
you-
you would eat. It's a great vegetable because you can actually divide it up in two. You can have the stalk, you can have the leaf. But it is actually apparently rhubarb.
So what was it like growing up with a mother who was such a professional cook, in fact? Because in those days, not a lot of people wrote cookbooks.
Well, absolutely right. I suppose it just made us very competitive. We always wanted to, you know, do better.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
She'd look at us and say, go and do that, and we'd do it, and then, you know, we'd have a sort of competition about, you know, who was actually cooking the best.
Sure.
She a dominating woman, was she? A powerful woman.
She was a powerful woman, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Do you like a powerful woman, Anthony?
Yes, not too powerful, as long as I'm more powerful. That's
He wants to be in control, doesn't he? Oh,
Well, look at those shoulders. He's a really powerful swimmer.
absolutely.
Now, both of you have got something in common because you both attempted to swim the English Channel.
Yes,
Do you know
indeed,
that?
indeed. I had to go at swimming the English Channel in 1993.
Yeah.
But it was a very bad day. It was very rough. I got seasick. I got 15 miles. I was closer to France than I was to England.
Pretty good.
Yeah. But
Mine was
I'm not sure.
67, a vintage gear.
Of course it was.
67.
I'm not sure I want to have another go.
No. And what about you? What happened to you, Anne?
Well, ours, I mean, I swam it 6 times in 2.5 days, but with 5 other people. So we did, yes, to be fair, we did it in 3-mile stints.
Yeah.
So 6 of us did it 6 times, but it took 2.5 days.
Yeah.
And we did 3 miles on, and then, so you did the equivalent of channel. I can't say I've done 22 miles on one hit.
Yeah.
That would
That's
be
pretty good, though. Shall I pop this in the oven for you,
Yes,
Chef?
please, that would be lovely.
OK. Lovely. And what was the temperature of the water like for you, Anthony?
It was very cold. I had all this grease, this lard sort of stuff. I think they tried to tell me it was whale blubber, but I don't think it was.
Was it? Did you lard yourself up before you dived in?
I did actually. You buy the lard from a special chemist in Dover.
Yeah.
And then you have to find somebody who's prepared to put it on because the stuff is just so thick that if you touch your eyes, I mean, you just get blinded.
Oh, wow.
But the friction in the water is such that it wears off in about a couple of hours. So it's not really useful.
No, completely different to the Serpentine. Then.
Completely different.
Completely. We'll find out more, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen some interesting things here. We've got the pork in the oven now. It's been wrapped in the old pancetta. We've got the cheese going through it, the goat's cheese. We've
Anything
also
else,
got
Chef?
the prunes in there. We've got Little Angel on horseback happening that side. And we've got a paella cooking.
We've got paella in there.
Right.
I was just
cooking
thinking,
there.
that, you know, the Serpentine is different from... I know that
Thank you.
these swimmers have had a rough time on Hampstead Heath. Is it OK to swim in the Serpentine? Because they were sort of almost banned from Hampstead Heath.
There was a court case last year, and it cost £150,000, and the Hampstead swimmers won the case.
Well
so
done.
they're allowed to swim without supervision.
Oh, wow.
If they die...
What were they actually...
They don't really need, you know...
What were they actually saying? Tell us about what's in there, Chef. Look at that. Lovely colours. You can see that.
OK, it's
11 minutes.
Onion. Thank you so much for interrupting. It's onion and garlic and oil and the peppers, and it should be short grain rice to make it creamier, basically.
Yeah.
But we're hoping for the best.
Not a little cream into it. Just give it a bit of richness.
Well, it's going to be paella-esque. Very finely cooked squid, a little turmeric, it should be saffron, a little bit of paprika, some wine, some stock, and it should basically you should just cover the rice and then but on a very gentle heat. Now we're up to gentle heat. Goes to gentle heat, and it should just absorption method. Should be
beautiful.
Should be sorted.
Tell us about these different types of beans that we've got here, Ross. Because unusual, ladies and gentlemen. So used to just getting our green beans, but you can see Robin's brought along the green and yellow ones today.
Yeah, we're just blanching those. Some are going to go into the paella, some are going to go into another dish.
Yeah.
Basically, the difference is that they've just got different colours in them. One's chlorophyll, the other one's leucophil. That's all. Now, back to the squid. If I can just show you, the squid's been cleaned. And I was rather hoping to get, if I get squid, I like the real thing and do it. I mean, it's a bit gory.
Well, they're just the butchers. It's been butchered basically for you. It's been cleaned
this is fresh. This is fresh. It's not frozen. It's very good. But what I'm going to do is honeycomb it. It's really important that you honeycomb from the skin side. That's the one take-home message.
Okay.
If you honeycomb it from the other side, it won't work as well because this has got a tiny membrane on it you can't take off. You need to cut through this so honeycomb is perfectly uncurled. If you do it from the other side, it won't work as well.
Okay, that's a good.
Sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah,
absolutely.
terrific.
You know what he means by that honeycomb thing, the way it curls up.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
And that's the quick cooking stuff, and you only put it in there for a very, very short time.
Seconds.
It's not, no time at all. So what's your diet like before you go out there first thing in the morning? Do you have loads of porridge and stuff like that?
No, I just have a cup of tea and some toast.
And then straight away into that water?
Well, there's a bit of sort of moral courage required, a bit of shouting and screaming and jumping around.
And you don't hesitate, you don't get there and go
yes,
walk back.
Do.
Do you really? Every day?
I make a huge amount of noise when I go in, yes.
So, and this is obviously mainly in the winter months. But what happens, tell me, Robin, when it's completely frozen over? Because I drive across the Hyde Park sometimes. The lake is completely, it's just iced up.
Well, the guys who go there early break the ice, and we just go in.
You actually break the ice and then dive in the water?
No, I go down the steps. I just go down the steps. Some people dive in.
Really?
Yeah.
And has it ever affected your health? Do you get colds and stuff like that occasionally?
No, I don't get colds at all. Somebody put a heart monitor on me last year, and when I was on the pontoon, my heartbeat was at 80, and after 1 minute in Serpentine, it was 190.
You should be dead.
Absolutely, that's what the doctor told me.
Yeah, so what keeps you going then?
It's just
Is it all that lovely food that your mum gave you as a youngster?
Yeah, it's one of the things.
Yeah.
One of the things. No, it's great.
Oh, wonderful.
And of course, what it does do is it gives you fantastic time for reflection as you're swimming along. It's just time to think.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Tell me, how do you become a member? 8 minutes to go. What about a lot of people out there? They're driving through, across the Serpentine all the time, or walking. Because Hyde Park is really stunning, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not down there, it's in London. It's right in the centre of London. It's our beautiful, beautiful park. The lake that runs through it. That's what the Serpentine is. How do you become a member?
You just turn up, pay £15, and dive in.
That's simple.
And that's it. That's it.
There must be something more than that. Not everybody. I mean, you've got to be part of the committee or something.
No.
It's not one of them little things like...
No, not at all like that.
Yeah.
No, we've got everything there.
And can you skinny dip, or...?
It's not approved by the park authorities.
Right.
And we want to keep them happy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we don't skinny dip.
Okay. Don't want to upset the corgis, do we?
No, certainly not.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that park, though, Anthony.
Oh, isn't it?
Depends what you're displaying, old love.
God, I don't know.
Don't upset the corgi. And what about your brother Jeremy down there? Is he a good swimmer? Because you guys are very competitive.
He's not quite as good as me.
Is that right, Jeremy?
I'm not sure about that.
And I believe you chaps went into a marathon together. How did you get on?
What?
A marathon?
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Well, one of us won. One of us beat the other.
So that's why he doesn't talk about it?
That's why he doesn't talk about it. Yeah, I beat him by 20 minutes. He's never forgiven me.
Good for you.
Over 26 miles, still. That's impressive.
That's impressive. We've got onions, we've got the Anaheim with the chili there.
Romanesco, yeah. And look at the absorption. All that liquid has gone into the rice. We're doing very, very well there. I'm going to get you to peel and take all the rest of the flesh off that mango, if you'd be so very kind.
Lovely. What about this? You've got the Romanesco. You're using the pink onions. Tell us a little bit about those, Ross. Is it worth people investing in them, or you don't know?
I have no idea. I just saw them. I thought they looked really pretty. They're like shallots. And in fact, today...
Yeah.
I hope I'm not bringing on you. I had my first pickled shallot that I pickled from last season.
Yeah.
Pickled a load of them. They take about 6 weeks to do, and they're jolly nice.
They're really, really good. Well,
and top tip: if you're pickling onions at home, and you're worried about all the peeling,
Yeah.
put them in boiling water, pour boiling water over them, give them a minute, drain it off, and they'll peel much easier.
Absolutely, the skins come off easier.
Yeah.
I found that out when I was doing the old button onions
Well, exactly,
years ago. OK, we've got some mango being chopped up here, looking good. We've got the paella cooking down. We've got a very nice
We've
chocolate
got
sauce.
chocolate mousse.
Beautiful chocolate mousse. That's
Yeah, good, that's
fantastic.
it.
That
That's
really
all
is
right.
coming
Okay,
along
so
there.
we want the
We've got about
bits in
6
one-
minutes to go now,
okay,
gentlemen. And tell us about this chocolate mousse now. It's in a saucepan, unusually.
Well, it's Grenache.
Yeah.
Ganache, basically. So it's half
Chocolate and cream.
half cream, half chocolate. Hot cream, chocolate broken into it. Let it do its own thing. That will set quite solid.
All right, then.
Okay.
So how would
That's
you
a job for you.
prevent that from setting solid?
No,
A
we
little
want
bit
it.
of
We want it to pretty much.
a little bit of
With-
sugar syrup, though, if people want it, because it really
if-
will go quite hard.
Or bang a little more cream in. So
OK,
where's
then.
this go wrong?
Lovely.
Okay.
All right, so we've got some
Chopped
really
mango,
lovely, interesting
bit of
things
sauce,
happening
chopped
down that
mango,
end. And equally delicious and smelling fantastic in AWT's kitchen. Tell us what's going on in here, Chef. 5 minutes to go now, guys.
Okay, we've got that chard boiling away there with cream and
Okay.
a little bit of sage. I thought we had some tarragon, we didn't. So that's
All right,
in
then.
there. We've got some potato bravas going on here. We've got
Well, look at that. That's just so lovely. And he's retained the crunchness there. And just a touch of cream. Any stock or anything there, Chef? I know you mentioned the
just cream.
cream and a little bit of sage, you're saying?
Exactly.
OK, and why the tarragon? Because it's got that lovely aniseed.
It's got that lovely aniseedy flavour.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
OK, other bits
Thank
cooking
you.
here. We've got a really nice piece of pork being sautéed next to our...
Yeah, that's just simple. We've got the
loin
two
of pork.
other pork dishes. We've got the sweet and sour pork over there.
OK.
We've got the rolled pork in the oven.
All right, and what about the old sweet and sour? What's that? Just sugar and vinegar?
Sugar, a little bit of tomato ketchup, bit of vinegar is going to go right at the end.
OK, lovely. So, Jeremy, tell me, does the age group vary in the club? Is it all people who are generally sort
You know,
of...
what is interesting about the club is there's everybody from sort of 13-year-old to 82-year-old. In fact, he's the eldest.
Yeah.
And we've got professions that covers the entire world. We've got MPs, we've got corporate chairmen, we've got postmen, we've got solicitors, we've got doctors, and we've got me.
And you've got you. You've got, and don't forget Robin, you might get jealous.
Who?
Robin? Oh, you get a bit of competition.
We
And
arrange some of those around there.
Yeah,
So
sure.
OK, and what about Christmas time?
like
you
that.
guys...
No, this.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
Potato
You
bravas.
guys have a tradition at Christmas,
Yeah,
don't you?
Christmas is always an interesting time. It attracts probably more spectators than swimmers. We usually get about 500 spectators.
And what do they come to watch?
They come to watch the oldest swimming race in the country, which is called the Peter Pan Trophy.
Yeah.
It's 100 yards long. Doesn't sound very far, but actually, if the water temperature is 32, you just try it.
Yeah,
Probably
right,
close to
right,
freezing.
right,
And if
yeah.
indeed, if it's icy, we will still get in.
Wow, wow. And did it actually slow you down then? Is that what you're saying? It
Yeah, I'd actually. It's like swimming through treacle. Actually. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's so cold that you can hardly feel either your hands or your feet. You put your face in the water, and of course you hyperventilate.
Yeah.
But after time, get used to it.
Why do you do it?
It's so good for you. It makes you feel younger. And of course, there's that wonderful thing that doctors always talk about, which is called the endorphins.
Yeah.
Endorphins make you feel really, really good.
Sure, but you can get that endorphin kick going to your local swimming
Well,
pool.
I'm not sure. You get in the water and you feel actually you can take on the world afterwards.
Lovely.
Yeah.
You're both you're extroverts, really.
Yeah,
It's
I think you have to be.
I think you have to
Yeah,
be
I
a
think
bit
you
of an
have to be.
extrovert.
Real men.
OK, there they are.
Next.
2 minutes to go now,
Next.
gentlemen, and
Okay,
we've got
next.
all sorts of things
Next.
happening here.
Just get that-
Antony
get
again
that
has used the
stirred
old
in.
tomato,
Yep.
and he's put that along with his potatoes there to kind of give it that kind of spicy. He was talking about that classic Spanish, or is it a Portuguese dish, Chef?
I think it's originally. I think it might be Mexican. Is it?
A
Patatas
Mexican
bravas.
dish. And do you want some chili flakes to go in there?
I
Have you
would
got
like
them out
some.
already?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit of chopped parsley in here, please.
Here we are. A few dried chili flakes going through that,
Yeah,
Chef.
lovely, beautiful.
There you go. Not too much, but just to give it a little bit of a kick. That's really lovely. We've got 1.5 minutes to go. Let's quickly pop down to the Green Pepper
Okay.
Kitchen, see how Ross Burden getting on. Shall I blitz this for you, Chef?
Please, that'd be superb.
There you go. We're just blitzing this down. I think we've got the mango in there. I don't quite know what else. You probably can't hear me. We're in a live cooking situation here, ladies and gentlemen, so it's hardly surprising. What do you make? Is this a smoothie?
Yeah, it's a bit of a smoothie. It's mango and wine and sugar and, you know...
OK, nice little smoothie. Very, very simple. You can see how the chef made it. That's absolutely made now. The music's begun. Audience, remember, you're voting for what the chefs did with the ingredients they were given. Let's finish off. Are you going to serve the paella in there, Chef?
I am, yeah.
OK, that's going to stay in the pan then. So
Okay.
I'm just going to get a spoon to accompany that, and we are away. How you doing, Robin? A glass of red or white wine?
Yeah, that would be very nice.
nice.
Thank you very
Doesn't
much.
have time to...
All right,
Was
don't
that
have
white
time
or
for
red?
that. Yeah, red.
Red glass of red wine would be lovely. There you go. What does your brother drink?
Next.
Water.
I tell you what, can you pour that
OK, I'll let him get on.
Very
All right,
happy
30 seconds
here.
to go, guys. Come on, let's get this food out now.
Right, over here.
There we are.
Very carefully into that box.
Onto the gold plate, in a row,
20 seconds to go. 20.
In a row. No, the other way with the row.
There we are.
There you go. There's another one.
Audience, get ready to help me count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop! Fantastic. And to remind you what our chefs had in their bags, ladies and gentlemen. Ross Burden had squid, basmati rice, green beans, mango, chocolate, romero pepper and sweet pink onions. Whilst AWT started off with a pork loin, pancetta, new potatoes, goat's cheese, Swiss chard, prunes and baby leeks. They've done so well, our boys, haven't they? And these guys do well every morning at the Serpentine. So you need a nice hot meal.
I do.
Go on, pick up your cutlery and you get going. What are you going to call this, Ross?
We're going to call it Serpentine Special because this man goes swimming every day.
Yeah.
Right. This is...
All right, very good. What did you do with your ingredients? Tell us.
OK, we had the two squid. They're the heroes. One of the squid went into the paella, which is not particularly traditional, but it's the same idea. It's absorption method, cooked rice with flavourings and what have you. We took the other squid and we waited till the last minute and stir-fried it sweet and sour with Szechuan style with some chilli, sweet and sour with the Romanesco and the onion and what have you. We took the yellow beans out from the green beans. We put them into rings made by the Romanesco pepper with a lovely parsley dressing. We took the rest of the mango. We made a chocolate mango pudding, and the little sort of nibbly bits off the ends we made into a wonderful smoothie. So there's a bit of so you've got a first, second, third course pudding and a drink.
God, do you want to come and cook this as the Serpentine? We'd love you.
Yeah. Is that good?
No, it's better than that.
Yeah.
That's just pure chocolate and cream and mango. How good could it be?
It's absolute magic.
Oh, and you have a little bit of a sip of that, absolutely.
That'll keep you warm in the morning.
We didn't know whether he was going to come up for air, did we, ladies and gentlemen?
Ross, you're a genius. Absolutely fantastic.
You're right. It's very kind of you to say.
Wonderful. They're happy. Let's leave this to it. Wonderful. Oh, well, Jeremy, your turn now. Robin's delighted. Let's see how you get on with Antony's creations here. What are you going to call it, Chef? Go on, pick your cutlery up.
I think it's charred to believe, but it's all gone swimmingly, really.
You could say.
And obviously we use the chard in there, which in case it just went over people's heads, you know.
Yes.
It is just sublime.
Hang on, you haven't eaten anything yet.
I've had that.
Look at that. Look at that lovely bit of goat's cheese and the prune and the leek through the middle there.
That's yours. There we are.
Tuck into that. Yeah, what do we do? OK, sweet and sour. Very much like your boy over there. Lovely boy. Pork, chard, leeks, the old tomatoes, the sugar, the little bit of honey, the spice, the chilli, all in there. Finished off with segments of oranges.
Yeah.
Very quick soup, chard, leeks, potato, cream, kept it chunky. Finished off with a little bit of diced pancetta. I think spinach and bacon go really nice together. Here, just a lovely little appetizer, a teaser. Goat's cheese on toast with these lovely prunes wrapped in the crispy pancetta. This patatas bravas, which is spicy, very hot, very nice, lovely with a poached egg on top, but I didn't have a chance to do that. A lovely hot salad of potatoes. Here, nice leeks and potato salad with this fantastic pork wrapped in pancetta, but stuffed with leeks, prunes and goat's cheese.
Beautiful shape, isn't it?
It's great. Well, you know, it's a lovely little dinner party dish. And here, just simple pork on the chard in cream with lovely herbs in there and these steamed potatoes around the outside. And you got a bit of everything there, really, apart from food.
Yeah, and the chard is such an unusual vegetable. I think it's a pity that more people don't eat it.
Buy it.
It's just like spinach, really.
Yeah, it
isn't
really is. It's so good.
Well, you guys have certainly encouraged everybody out there, and you've certainly given them a few pointers. You're delighted, no doubt, Jeremy.
I'm thrilled.
So's his
I
brother
hope I
Robin.
won. I hope I won. I'm nice.
Already, well, you know, they're competitive, ladies and gentlemen. What about our studio audience? What do you think they're going to decide on? The green peppers or the red tomatoes? Let's find out as we ask them all to please vote now. And up they go. Ooh, yes. I'm sorry, guys. It's not a squiddy day. It's a red tomato day.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
£100
very kind. Thank you very much.
Lovely to have you on the programme.
It was a great delight.
Good luck
Thank you
getting
so
up
much.
every morning and going down there and having that dip.
Indeed. Thank you.
Make you have a long life.
Thank you so much.
All right,
Jeremy Star.
Yeah, thanks so much.
That was fantastic.
Oh, well, I'm
enjoyed
so
it.
glad that you enjoyed it. But it's a tough one with the old squid. We know that, don't
Not
we?
at all. The man's a very, very talented bloke.
Yeah,
So
well,
we're
Oh,
very
so is
happy.
this one.
And you are indeed talented, Ross.
But ours tasted nicer.
Did it? Well,
Yes.
that's a matter of opinion, that, isn't it? The argument's
Indeed.
already there, but you go home with a lovely Ready Steady Cook hamper,
Yep.
and I'm sure you can get out in the kitchen with all your culinary skills.
Certainly
cooking.
give it a try. Many, many thanks.
Thank you very much for coming on.
Okay.
Always a pleasure, Ross.
Okay.
Hey, come over here, guys, because now it's time for our quickie bag, ladies and gentlemen. And so, in the meantime, let's say a very big thank you to brothers, the competitive brothers, Robin and Jeremy. Yes, he's here. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. You thought we'd lost our Antony, didn't you? But we couldn't do any of this without him. Let's see what we've got in here today. We've got some lovely thick cut marmalade. We've got some nice toasted waffles. We've got pecan nuts, cherry Garcia ice cream, and those lovely little apple bananas, if you like.
They forgot to grow. They forgot to grow.
I know. I don't think I woke up this. Yeah.
It's cold in the studio, don't worry.
Well, I think they've been in the Serpentine, haven't you? You'll go, Ross.
I think perhaps a praline and banana sandwich with ice cream and a bread and butter pudding and some caramel bananas.
Caramel bananas. OK, bread and butter pudding and all.
Yeah, it's not bad.
What about you, Chef?
Well, I think
You've got the audience here, old lad, so, you know.
I think we got to do a waffle Alaska. So baked Alaska with the bananas in the ice cream in the middle, and the waffle as the bottom as the insulation, meringue on the top. Fantastic. I think we're going to do a banana split, a mini banana split. It's got the ice cream. Make a toffee sauce to go with that, and we got the nuts. Obviously, we can toss those in a bit of sugar and caramel, and maybe some just sort of banana. I tell you what we do. We do the American style thing. Should we do eggs and waffles with a sort of marmalade sauce? Sounds disgusting, but it might be good. Americans love it, don't they?
Yeah. OK, both our chefs have come up with something to tease the taste buds in the audience, but have they teased them sufficiently? Let's find out. Green peppers, red tomatoes, who's going to win your vote? Please, vote now. And up they go. Oh, this is
Close.
Yeah. There's a few of them over there,
Yeah,
but...
Quite a few of them, actually. You're quite right.
There's a few of them. I'm sorry. They want to see what Anthony does with his marmalade. OK, let's get cooking. All right.
Okay.
Oh, red tomatoes with
Go
it
on.
again. What can we do for you, Chef? Oh, sorry, your 10 minutes cooking time.
No, don't worry about that.
Now, no, we're not worrying about that.
Easy, mate.
I would like you to do your bread and butter pudding with two waffles,
OK,
maybe.
cool.
And use a bit of marmalade if you could.
Super, no problem.
Chef, what can I do for you?
If you do the baked Alaska,
OK, lovely.
which we use a waffle. One waffle will be enough for you, won't it?
One waffle will be enough. Yeah, one waffle will be enough. I'll just sort of divide those up and get on with that for you. No problem at all.
Okay, these.
And what about yourself, Chef? What are you going to be
I
doing?
thought I'd have a cup of tea myself. Just put these in the oven.
Yeah, all right, then. I know what you're like. Egg yolks, do you want them for anything, Chef?
No, not really, I don't think. Just put a
No.
bit of that on
Lovely.
there.
Have you ever made your own waffles, then?
Yeah, it's a waste of
Got a
time.
waffle iron at home. I used to have one of those.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
just make
do
American-style
are they any
pancakes.
better? I don't know. Are they any better? I'm not sure they are, really.
Yeah, I suppose it's just a natural thing, isn't it? It's kind
Ains, I need a man.
Really? What's the matter?
Ah, can't get my jar open.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Oh, what a...
Oh, we've got the right one here, haven't we? Thank you, darling.
Didn't he do well, though,
He
eh?
did well. He's
He
a
did
butch
very
old
well.
boy. Right.
OK. And what about your marmalade? Do you make your own marmalade?
I do. I like making marmalade, yeah. That is worth doing.
And tell us a little bit about marmalade, though, because you have the equal quantities you were saying, Chef?
It's for every pound of fruit, it's a pound of sugar, really. Preserving sugar, but it has got quite a bit of pectin in anyway, so it should set OK.
And for those people who are a bit ignorant of the word pectin, what is that? That's a
Well, a
natural
pectin's
thickener.
a natural gelling agent, a
Yeah.
setting agent. And it really, we do lots of jellies at home, apple chili jelly, all sorts of things like that for the restaurant.
What about you, Ross? Have you ever made your own marmalade?
Yeah, I don't have a sweet tooth, so I don't make a lot of it. I make a lot of pickles, though. A lot of chutneys, a lot of that sort of thing. So I think, you know, it's so easy to do and it's so rewarding. I mean, when I go out for dinner now, I don't normally take a bottle of wine. I'll take some of my homemade chutneys or sauces or whatever. And people are really, really grateful for that, which is, I think it's fantastic. I make smoked chilli ketchup and rhubarb and date chutney and all sorts of things. It's fantastic.
Lovely. Look at this, Anth. I can walk away from that. I think that's doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, as long as you...
It's got a mind of its own then, isn't it? Look. I'm happy with that, yeah.
But is it working now?
Is it working? I think it's working all right, yeah. I'm proud of that, I am.
Yeah.
Oh, silly. All right, then. Lovely. I was going to do... two of these, Chef.
Oh, okay.
Just sort of pipe those on. Is that all right if I can do that
You do
for
what you want, darling. I was trying to help you.
OK, then. Lovely. That's OK. We'll just pipe those on. Be fantastic. Now,
I like
what
baked
about...
Alaska. Do you like baked Alaska?
Yeah, I think it's a cracking dish. It really is so good. And what about the old bananas, these little ones? Do you like them, Chef?
I've never really had them. I grow bananas in Spain now.
Oh, really?
And, yeah, and they're fantastic. They've got much more flavour when they come straight off the tree, I tell you that. Bananas are nature's natural lunchbox, aren't they? Because they've got their own covering.
Well, they're just full of carbohydrate. They're full of vitamins too. The only vitamin they don't have is vitamin D in. Everyone thinks they include all the types of vitamins.
But it's the old potassium you want, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what you're looking for.
They're
the old
grass.
potassium.
What?
Is definitely
They're grass.
the thing.
The grass?
Now,
bananas
make
are
sure
species
that
of
I've,
grass.
It's all grass.
No, but honestly, they're grass.
I think we'll just go around
You
here.
know they're
Chef.
grass, Ains?
What's that?
Bananas are grass.
They're grass. Who told you that then,
He's
Ross?
Mr. Psychologist, Zoologist, is
No,
here.
they're a type of grass.
I'm just going all the way around this. I hope this
Makes
is
it, it's a bit runny, Chef. Not
I know,
really
it's a little
stiff,
bit
isn't
runny.
It?
It's
Was your
a-
bowl dirty, was it?
That
Well,
almost,
might have
that
had a little
almost
bit.
looks like meringue, mate.
Don't shut up. Don't worry, that'll be fine. There you go.
Yeah.
Believe me, that's kind of encased it. I didn't want to sort of overdo that. That'd be absolutely lovely. That's it. Yeah, now, these ones are already toasted here, Chef. Do you want them out?
Are they ready? Yes, they can come out now.
OK.
Lovely.
All right. And what are you actually doing then, Chef?
I'm making a bit of a smoothie now.
OK, smoothie coming along here.
I need that bit of that.
Do you want this jam spread out a little bit more?
Yeah, you could do that.
OK. That's OK. Right, we've
Soften
got
up.
one smoothie coming on. And those bananas look a little bit sad in there all by themselves,
Yes,
don't they?
I know. You can make them. I need some butter.
OK, a little bit of butter going in there. OK.
Butter and a bit of brown sugar, if we could.
All right, then. A little bit of butter and some brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
And Ross, tell us how you're getting on there, Chef.
Well, I made my bread and butter pudding with the waffles, and so I'm making a little pan perdu, a little lost
Yeah.
bread, eggy bread, French toast, if you will. And we might make some leche fritti if we've got time, but we'll see how that goes.
OK, and...
So I'll just leave you in the dark there. I have no
no,
idea.
you did actually. Tell us about the ingredients. What have we got in there?
Well, basically, it's the same mix. We've got leftover. I've warmed the cream, so it's going to happen faster.
Yeah.
I've got eggs in there, so I beat the eggs up. And it's a great rule: put the hot onto the cold, not the cold into the hot, because otherwise you get scrambled.
OK.
So the hot cream, as you know, so the hot cream with the dissolved sugar went onto the eggs, beat them up, put it onto the bread and butter pudding.
And that's in the oven.
And that's in the oven.
Beautiful.
And then we're just making some pampers.
OK, lovely, lovely, lovely. They're looking really good. They're coming along, those. Oh, this is the butter and the cooking down here. We've got the honey in there. We've got the butter in there. It's almost like baking a butterscotch sauce, and you can hit it with a little bit of cream if you want to make that beautiful little fudgy sauce.
Have you seen the butter in
Really,
there?
just here, Chef. OK, what are we doing with these guys?
I'm going to get an egg quickly.
OK, and the rest of the ice cream, Chef?
Ice cream get on there, and then with a banana. Oh, we're going to make a banana split.
Oh, a banana split.
I haven't left any bananas. That's a pain. OK, we'll
Like
have
a hot banana split.
We'll just have a split, shall we?
Oh dear. What about
Orange split.
Oh, lovely.
I much prefer orange split, Anthony. That's
Yeah.
you know.
OK, then. Hey, guys, we've got a quickie question here. And it comes today courtesy of Mark Riggs via email. Thank you for writing to us, Mark. And everybody out there, if you want to contact us, do it via email or, check out our website too, because there's lots of information on there how you can actually contact us. Mark says, how do you stop the lumps in mashed potato, as my wife always makes it lumpy? Well, there you go.
Whipper.
Whipper, I think.
No, the thing is, you've got to get yourself a racer.
Yeah, a ricer, but this is really the answer. A lot of people don't have ricer.
No.
This makes the best mashed potato
No,
going.
it makes potato sauce all elastic, all sticky.
Not at all, Anthony.
Brings out all the elasticity.
Yeah, because you beat it too much. There we are.
Just
Bit of a
rice
dispute
it,
going on here today. That's
mash
very
it,
good.
Soften it. Best way to make best mashed potatoes is to bake the potato for an hour and a half and scoop the bit outside and it's all fluffy and mashed for you.
Well, you see, I remember as a youngster, actually.
How long ago was that?
And this was a mere few years ago.
Is your memory
Message
that...
from Mr. Kettle.
a mere few years ago.
Memory that good, is it?
Yeah, and I have to say, I was watching dear old Delia, and Delia took out the old splits of these, the beaters, and said, once you've got your mashed potatoes, and you actually, that's a bit sort of browning there, Chef, once you've actually sort of mashed them down, mash them first, then you add your milk, and you can put in a little bit of nutmeg, salt, and white pepper, not the black pepper. Try and use white pepper, because otherwise you get little black flecks coming through your potato. And then you put the beaters in there. It's the best mashed potato. Don't over-whip it. Of course, as Antony was saying, it will eventually go gluey. But so much of it, Antony, I think you'll agree with this, Chef, is down to the potatoes that you use.
Yeah.
Maris, Piper, Edwards, some potatoes are not good for mashing.
Absolutely, you got it right. We'll differ on some things, but not everything.
OK, Chef, here we are. How about those? They're OK, aren't they? A little bit of sauce on top of those.
Yeah,
And,
what are we doing?
What about your eggs here? You happy with them just
Are
like
they
this?
cooking?
I think they're looking really good.
A bit longer, yeah, a bit longer.
OK, just a tad longer. All right, then we've got a couple of things coming out there. Now, you want the ice cream. What about the... Shall I try and chop some of these bananas up in there?
No, do some oranges.
Yeah?
I think.
Just some oranges on top of that?
Yeah.
All right, then.
Oh, quickly.
OK. Have we got time?
Yeah, go on.
All right, then, just a quick little bit of a orange. You've got your marmalade sauce there going too. Get that knife. OK, the fastest oranges in the world. 45 seconds to go. There we are. So we just sliced oranges?
Sliced oranges to go with that split.
All right, then. Or sliced, I'll just tell you what, I'll just cut them down here. We'll just have a little bit of this at the top. All right, audience, get ready to help me count down. We've got 30 seconds to go. There we are. There. Are you all right, Chef? Was that a bit hot? Yeah.
Very hot.
There we are. Beautiful cascading oranges. A little bit of that sauce on the top here, please, Chef. Just a touch of that. Fantastic. A few nuts. Hold on. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop cooking! Oh, lovely. Hey. That's it. Oh, marmalade eggs. It's a good old British classic, that, isn't it?
Lovely.
What about a name, please, Chef?
Ainsley, I think I'm going to go nuts if you don't stop waffling.
OK, bring the dishes over, please, Rossi, and tell us what you did with your ingredients, please, Chef.
Well, we made that. It was lovely, wasn't it?
Yes? What's that?
That was baked Alaska.
Yeah.
With an unusual take on it, with sort of underwhipped eggs, but it worked.
Well, do you know what? One of the reasons, ladies and gentlemen, is I've got to speak to the chefs, and when I get done whipping up all the eggs, the noise, you can hear it at home, can't you? All the time.
And it gets in the way of the egg beater.
Oh, I tell you what.
Ainsley, I'm going to go nuts if you don't stop waffling. Anyway, those ice cream bananas in there. Here we got caramelised banana toffee sauce. I put some honey on the waffles, baked that, and could do with a sprig of mint. Lovely little, use some marmalade, some cream, some ice, and the bananas in there for
marmalade smoothie, banana and marmalade smoothie, beautiful.
This is a haddock split, which is the same for oranges split.
Yes.
This is waffles with... I can't bear to eat that. Anyway, fine. That's the American-style eggs with a marmalade sauce and waffles underneath.
Beautiful.
What have you done?
I made a bread and butter pudding with the waffles you gave me, and then because I had some leftover mixture and a little bit of leftover waffle, I made some pamperdou. So it's just
very
nice.
And all of these recipes are available on our website, as I said before. Thanks for joining us. See you soon on Ready, Steady, Cook. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.
I was going to say that looked like case but it wasn't that one.